Good evening. The night of 15th September today, I have a grasshopper whose identity I'm unaware of, this fellow here, and I have a spider, an orb spider. The holy the spider is which one? Arrhenius ventricosus, and I've got them both in a single box, just observing. And what is remarkable here is this grasshopper, he's teasing the spider repeatedly. And this is first dimension. Let me go for the top view so as to show the proximity. Look at it. And he is easy meal for the spider. The spider is a little reluctant for the time being and therefore not interested. But then this guy is repeatedly approaching the spider. And one reason what I can make out for its such behavior, which is extremely dangerous for its life, is that it has somehow got stuck with a little bit of cobweb in one of its hind legs, in fact now more than one, which is connected to the spider, and it therefore repeatedly goes towards the spider and comes back. But with every such endeavor that it does, its brevity is increasing, and now it is almost walking over the spider at times. You see this leg, this particular leg, it is too much, okay, it's too extended, too stiff, only for the reason that it is connected, it is somehow still stuck with that cobweb, which at times, if I hold the camera at a specific angle, the web shines. That shows that it is still, but somehow I'm still waiting for this creature to some action to happen. Of course, I'm not willing for some violence immediately. It's their second night together. This one is the Rhinus ventricosus, about an inch long spider of orb family, orb weaving spider. Has got good sized fangs, more than a millimeter long, and can easily consume this folk. It's an easy meal for this spider. And what you see here in the center, these are the droppings of the grasshopper, which it did a little while back, and I was fortunate to have that on camera, recorded on camera. And just see this grasshopper, this will go back towards the, after a little round of, it will go back to the spider once again. Let me show you the setup. This is the setup here with a light source. That's my microscope, a few more experimental stuff. That's a plant, that's my terrarium, 2 dead mollusks in that little bottle with an inverted cup. This bottle with a yellow rubber band with a cloth tied over it. It contains an ant mimicking spider. This tube with a yellow cap on, it has the termites, culture of termites in there. And this basket here contains an earthworm, a giant earthworm. So that, let me come back to this grasshopper case. So the setup is very basic, just one light source, a box containing that spider and the grasshopper. So we'll just watch. I'm holding the camera, that mobile phone in my hand, the cell phone in my hand, and I'm sitting in a not very comfortable location here. So it's giving a little bit of shake to my stance. Excuse me for that. So what I'm expecting is that this grasshopper will once again head on towards the spider. The spider is playing dead, as is the habit. So now the grasshopper is on the top. Getting close. Okay, so this is good. This is far better. It's again moving towards the spider. Now, why it is doing so repeatedly, well knowing that it's a predator, and one bite is all that takes for the grasshopper to end his story here. Brave or foolish, I don't know. See, again now it has slowly moved towards the spider and is now. I've observed that it plays first with the legs. It extends the legs and plays around with the strings, cobwebs around. The spider is shooing it away. The spider is not interested. It's kicking it away. So our dear grasshopper, with a very sad view, is going back. Let's see if we can catch some string. There, you see. So it's well past 10 minutes, and no untoward incident has happened other than some stupid, freakish ideas by this grasshopper. So I'll cut the streaming and transfer the grasshopper to another box where it will be safe till tomorrow, and maybe we'll find some action thereafter. But before I do so, I'll just love to show you something more, another set of observations that I'm doing. That is with these two jumping spiders. So here I have one male and one female of the jumping spider. That's the male with the white lines over it, and this here is the female, though it is inverted. Now it's right. Just a second. Hang on. Okay. So that is a male Plexippus spiculi, and this is a female Plexippus spiculi. What I've been doing is keeping them in proximity in separate boxes, in fact inverted petri dishes, and I intend to get them to familiarize so that I may be able to raise a family of these fellows here. Well, what I've done by far is I've put them both in the same petri dish without any barriers, and I've noticed that they don't go very well. The female starts running around. The male also is like a little confused at times. But now probably they are getting to know their neighbors a bit better. That's the female. The female doesn't have any white lines that prominent on the body, dorsal side, as the male. So that will be for some other day. Meanwhile, our grasshopper is still in this corner, and the spider, Aranus ventricosus, is still in that corner. Well, when I do something more about them, I'll show you. I've just observed somebody joining up. So just for the sake of you, we have been observing this grasshopper in presence of this earth. Okay, he's left. So that's all for the time, folks. Maybe some other day. Cutting off the streaming now. It's 16 minutes. Thank you for joining.